Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's time for chapter 18 of the Ichinose family manga reviews. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I needed to review this one because this is actually a pretty good chapter. It revealed big information that we obviously needed to have, but also it's just, gosh, adding more to the question of I guess, how can it all work? Now, before anything, if you haven't checked out my other reviews on this series, you can check them out on my channel. You guys can also subscribe to my channel by subscribing. You guys can comment, like, and share, and that helps tremendously here in this channel. So there's also a link in the description below where you guys can buy cheap manga. And if you're wondering where I read this one, I read it on Shonen Jump. It is available there. Three first and last chapters are free. Everything else you have to pay for. So that's just how it works in there. Okay, so Subasa is in a coma. It's been confirmed, at least in this chapter. He's talking to Fake Dad. Fake Dad says, "Yeah, you are in a coma," and he's like, "But so all this multiple reoccurring things is for nothing? Like that can't be true." And he is realizing that maybe he's not completely wrong. Now, here's a few things. The chapter moves from there to the outside world and how basically his mom and his dad have been suffering ever since. The family fell apart, and that's what the fake dad tells Subasa. Um, Mom is now working as a waitress, and she is seeing the tough work that it is in the food industry, and she is now understanding more and more that how dad, the real dad, Kayakuru, was suffering in the food industry. Like he was struggling, and but he was trying his best. So she kind of has kind of a seeing, I guess, in that. Now Minako, the mom, Minako, she goes into essentially she's depressed in her own self, but she says that in her depression she's having this reoccurring dream, and this reoccurring dream is essentially her reliving essentially a want that she thinks that everyone had amnesia and everyone is okay, and Subasa wakes up with them. And again, she's basically describing what we have read up to now. Um, she even describes a scene of when she was sitting with him and all that. Um, we also see her take some curry to Subasa in a part where she's like, I remember in my dreams that you keep asking to have curry with us, and she brings curry for Subasa to have, and she's crying because we see Subasa all tangled up with cables in a doctor's bed, and he is in a coma. Now she goes back home and she finds up in the rooftop her husband Kakakuru is going to commit suicide because he himself cannot take it anymore. In fact, he describes how he is suffering and how he has been trying his best. He talks about how he's had this reoccurring dream, how everything was okay, and now he's having this reoccurring dream where he essentially is having a different lifestyle with someone else. Now, Kakakuri is obviously also describing the things that we read up to this point, and they both realize, wait, why are we having the same dream? And that's essentially chapter 18 in a nutshell. What do I think from there? Well, I think now it's confirmed he is in a coma. Who is fake dad? We don't know. I could be his inner conscious. It could be someone else trying to interfere and manipulating the family's dreams so that Subasa can come out of the coma. But at the same time, he kind of looks like there's no hope for Subasa. He's kind of like, just give up. Like, give in to what you want. At one point, he tells him like, you don't have to do all these pictures. It's not gonna help you. Like, you know, just give up. So I don't know. It doesn't seem like he wants to help Subasa more than keep Subasa in the coma. Other things that I've noticed on this chapter is what about everyone else? What about the daughter, his sister, the grandparents? Are they having the same recurring dreams? Are they okay? And why weren't they shown in these scenes? Like they didn't show like the sister showing up late from school or something like depressed or anything. So I'm wondering, where is she and um, why haven't they actually interacted even more about it? So, because it seems like it's not seems it's been what I've read years of him in a coma, at least I think 1 or 2 years. So you would have think maybe you would have said something, and I want to share my personal thoughts. Like, my dad passed away. You guys know this. He passed away a few months ago. Every dream that I have about him, I share it. I share my mom. I share it with my siblings. Every single dream that I have about my dad since his death, I share it with everyone, and it's one of those things that I if they really love him and they're really depressed about him being in a coma, you would think they would be more sharing about what's going on, but we'll see. I don't know what Chapter 19 is gonna do, other than maybe reveal more. It almost feels like this series is coming to a conclusion, but I don't know. I don't know how many chapters it was promised or anything, but it seems like it's concluding pretty soon. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe on this channel because it helps tremendously. I will see you guys next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.